The house that never lets you leave. Everyone in the town knew about the house at the end of Ridgewood Lane. No one talked about it openly, but they all avoided it. The paint had peeled off years ago. The windows were dark no matter the time of day, and the front gate hung open like it was inviting someone in. People said the house was abandoned. Others said it was cursed. I didn't believe any of that. I was new in town, and more importantly, I was desperate. The rent was unbelievably cheap. The landlord didn't ask many questions. He didn't even show me the inside properly. He just handed me the keys and said something strange before leaving. "If you hear footsteps upstairs," he said quietly, "don't go looking." I laughed it off. That was my first mistake. The first night was quiet, too quiet. No traffic sounds, no dogs barking, not even insects. It felt like the world outside had gone silent the moment I stepped inside. Around midnight, I heard it. Footsteps. Slow, heavy, moving across the ceiling. I froze. Someone was walking upstairs. I grabbed my phone and checked the time, 12:17 a.m. I told myself it was just an old house. Wood expands, pipes shift. Then the footsteps stopped, right above my bedroom, and something dragged across the floor. I didn't sleep that night. The next morning I searched the house. Every room, every corner. There was no upstairs, no staircase, no ladder, no door, just a ceiling. That night the footsteps returned. This time they were closer, and they were pacing, back and forth, like whoever or whatever was up there knew I was listening. I shouted, "Hello?" My voice echoed, but there was no reply. Instead, the footsteps started running. By the third night, things got worse. Doors opened by themselves. Lights flickered even when switched off. Mirrors showed reflections that didn't move when I did. At 3 a.m., I heard a knock, not on the door, on the wall next to my bed. 3 slow knocks. I held my breath. Then a whisper came through the wall. "Why did you come back?" My blood turned cold. "I've never been here before," I whispered. The wall knocked again. "You always say that." I decided to leave the next morning. I packed my bag, grabbed my keys, and opened the front door, and stepped back into the living room. The door hadn't led outside. It led back inside. I tried again. Same result. Every exit led deeper into the house. Rooms I had never seen before appeared. Hallways stretched longer than they should. Windows showed nothing but darkness, even in daylight. The house was changing, or maybe it was waking up. That night I finally found the staircase. It hadn't been there before. It was narrow, wooden, and twisted upward into darkness. The footsteps were louder than ever now, waiting. I don't know why I climbed. Maybe curiosity. Maybe the house wanted me to. At the top was a single door. It was scratched from the inside. I opened it. Inside the room were dozens of photos, all of me, sleeping, eating, standing in front of the house. Photos dated years before I ever arrived. In the center of the room stood a mirror, and someone was standing inside it. He looked exactly like me, except his eyes were empty, hollow. He smiled. "You took my place," he said. I ran. The house screamed. Walls bent inward. Floors cracked. Doors slammed shut. Something chased me, its footsteps pounding behind me, closer with every second. I reached the front door and threw myself through it. I woke up on the road outside the house at sunrise. The house was gone. Just an empty lot. Police said there had never been a house there. They said I was lucky. But sometimes at night, when everything is quiet, I hear footsteps above my ceiling. And I know the house is still there, waiting for me to come home.